Or at least, fine or very fine.
Yeah, that would have been a great treasury edition. That's the thing about those treasury editions, man. You cannot find them, and it's very rare to find them in near mint shape.
Now, if that was a very fine or near mint condition,
yeah,
I would maybe consider 29.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll go over there next after we leave out here.
Where are you going?
I thought you was going to go to the Salvation Army first.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, how much do you want for the old?
I don't see a tag or anything on it.
Yeah, old Sterling's, buddy. Oh, yeah, there is a tag. Look down at the bottom.
No, that's for the thing. Oh, $50 for that.
Yeah, I used to get them for 20 at the, and I'm kind of glad I went to shelves. I could just pull the books off the shelf instead of having to stack them up. I got you some fish tanks and some aquariums. No fish.
My daughter does now.
Hey, it's what fish tanks is.
She put her big fish tank in her apartment.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. I wonder if they got any. I wonder if they got any mugs here. I always look for McAdoo's mugs. Oh yeah, Eddie. Found me a McAdoo's, baby. I've always looked for these McAdoo's mugs.
That's not a mug.
That's a glass, but I'd like to find one of the mugs. There's the 25th anniversary. Yeah. I wonder how much these would be. Let's see. Is that? I guess that's 20 cents. I guess. Got a lot of media here. A lot of media. What we got?
Well, I wouldn't say a lot.
We got a lot of shit.
Well, yeah, and shit being the operative word there.
Hey, there's all kinds of CDs, Eddie. You might find you some good hard rock.
Shit ain't worth having.
Hey, this is where I found that Motown CD, buddy. For $1. So you might be able to find you some good stuff in here. We'll get in here and dig in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the movie. This is actually, I told you this is about Diana Ross in the Springs, basically. I was trying to get you to take that movie, Eddie. Come on, take that movie, Eddie. Here's your SWAT. Is this a cartoon? Ice Barrier Reefs. Documentary.
Yep. Let's see what's behind it. You got movies behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Where the Truth Lies. SWAT. The real story.
See if we got anything back behind here worth of shit.
Miss Doubtfire.
Like DC board game or something.
Yeah, look at that DC Super Frame.
I thought it was something else.
Yeah, you thought it was a game.
Yeah. If I do like the 80s game,
80s game.
that might be pretty fun.
You got old Monopoly.
Oh, look here, Huey, look. The Three Stooges VCR game.
I wonder if the VCR tape's in there, Eddie.
I don't know. Hold on. Here, you pull it out, and I'll lift all this up, and you pull it out, okay?
Well, that's what she said,
Okay.
Doorways to Horror.
I'll show you a picture of it. I got a picture of it saved.
I wonder how much these games are. Yeah. But yeah, this is kind of cool, man.
Yeah, that's actually from the 80s.
Yep, you can tell VCR, yeah. Yep. No two games are ever the same. Join Mo, Larry, and Curly in a Madcap.
Yeah, that's a good find right there.
I bet you those kids are grandparents now and everything because it's been 40 plus years. And let's see what year. Eddie, want to take a guess? I believe. Want to take a guess what year this is?
I'll say 1985.
You was close.
86.
86, yeah. 86. Yep, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna Google and see how much that is. So let's see, this. Good mother.
8 pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so all the black pieces are there. Okay, so you got a white king, white queen.
Yeah.
2 white knights, 2 white bishops.
Yeah.
2 white rooks. Yep, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, all the pieces are there. Sure.
Eddie's going to get the chess set. Play him some chess. Eddie's going to get it real complicated with it. He's going to play 5D chess like Sheldon does.
Like on Star Trek, they play 3D chess on Star Trek.
Yep. Not bad buy for $2, a chess set. $2.
$2.
The Three Stooges, baby. The Three Stooges. They got all kinds of old games in here, man. They got there's Clue, the VCR game, Clue, Clue Mystery.
Yep.
Got, I'll Google that one and see how much.
I wonder how much they want for this 80s game.
The 80s game. Me and Eddie picked up some chess, some Three Stooges, some Clue. We really liked today.
And the 80s trivia,
Yeah.
80s trivia game.
For $1, that's not bad.
You know I'm all about some 80s. And I'm all about some chess.
About the 80s, brother. Tell you what, man, she was pissed at those people there. Look what happened to her.
So I don't know. She's like,
Help me.
she's like, yeah, go ahead and take it for $1.
She said to help with them. She is mad, man. But you see that all the time. You know, somebody that's good like that gets treated like crap. And she's a really good old lady. She can go into the Blue Ridge Bee Company.
I have no reason to go there.
Then you
All they
can,
sell is honey, right?
then you can go into Dream Bean Coffee Place.
I can't eat honey. It's got too much sugar in it.
Got some X-Men, buddy. Predator. Predator. Man, that must be an important issue of Predator for $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be an important issue of Predator. Green Arrow. I've got that issue of Green... No, I don't have that issue of Green Arrow. I thought I did. I do have this issue of...
Code Blue Balls?
Yeah. It was actually a crossover with Thunderstrike.
Oh.
I do have that.
Thunderstrike gets Blue Balls.
Well, he ended up dying like some issues later, if you don't remember. Remember Blood Axe killed him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did end up dying.
Yeah.
There's some X-Men, New Frontier, Marvel Man. What is important about X-Men? X-Men 2099, I can't... Remember this series X Nation? I actually got the first issue of it.
First appearance of Slapstick.
Yep, I got that. The Hunt for Sabretooth, $3.99. Nemesis 2.
Speaking of Sabretooth.
Oh, that's a cool issue.
Oh.
Yep. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. So.
Look at that cod piece. Look at that.
See that face, Eddie? That's a man that's taking a massive crap.
It
Right there.
look like he's about to die on the toilet.
He's like, oh, he's like, what's that place? Chipotle.
My God, look at that. My God, he's look at his arms.
Steroids.
My God, he's
Jacked.
jacked more than the Hulk. Look at the veins in his neck. Look at that.
He was going to juice heavy at the time. You have to understand, Neymar was basically heavily on the juice at the time.
That is, oh my God, that's some of the worst artwork I've ever seen in my life. He's like, oh my God, that turd. Who does number 2 work for?
See, after that, we went to him rocking the beard.
Now that I can accept,
Yeah.
somewhat. But that, I'm sorry, I can't accept that.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Look at that vein in his neck. He's about ready to. Look, he's giving birth to a 15-pound turd.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the 2-part vlog of me and Eddie on a mission on a rainy day. Yes, a rainy day mission, as I called it. A rainy day adventure. We'll go with rainy day adventure. That sounds better. Anyhow, we took in the antique store, which went up bust. And before people sit there and say, hey, you know, there was 3 parts of that, us going through that one box. And I just did one part of it because I don't want to be cruel and run, you know, something into the ground. But that box was wild. I was going through that X-Force issue in my mind, and I was like, I wonder how much Chuck would price that at, you know, with that 70% off sale, because this is the final days of it. This video is coming to you on the final days. And with 70% off, I was like, the most expensive near mint, which that issue wasn't, it would be like $4.50. That's near mint. Now, it was very good, fine, it would be cheaper. And in fact, my mile high order on some books that I got like a month ago, those Daredevil issues, or that one issue, those 2 issues of Captain America that I picked up was less than $1, and those were 90s issues with no keys, and those X-Force issues was no keys. That X-Force issue, I think it was in the 60s. It wasn't issue 2, it wasn't issue 15, but you know what it was. But we did score at the comic shop, as you saw, and we did score at the Salvation Army thrift. And I've went to that thrift shop so many times, and that lady's such a nice lady, and I think she was having a tough day, and she just sold me and Eddie these board games, and I picked up 2 of the VCR games, and I love VCR games like this, like Clue, the murder mystery game, Clue, which is kind of cool. And I picked up the 3 Stooges, and I'm hoping these are all there, but for $1 a piece, you know, I'm not gonna complain. This will be a nice display item. I'll put this up in my shelf. This is kind of cool to see, and yeah, that was really a nice little pickup for the VCR game. And these come from the mid 80s, and Eddie picked up 2 nice board games, so he scored pretty well. He notched up 2 cool things, you know. Now we're gonna get to the comics. Let me get these real quick off my shelf. Now I only picked up 4 issues from that place that we was in. I'm not gonna name the name of the place because sometimes pricing, I mean, comics pricing is an issue at times. People like to price 90s books that aren't keys like $3 to $5. I even saw them higher. And I would say something. I would say, like, you know, I think they need, you know, to move these books, they need to get more realistic with the pricing on that. And but there was a couple issues here. I went ahead and picked them up because one of them, 2 of them are keys. 2 of them are keys. And one of them's the first issue. So I went ahead and picked it up, and one of them has a appearance of a character in it. So I went ahead and got these. I put a couple of them back. I put the first appearance of G.W. Bridge back because I didn't want to pay $9 for what should be a $1 book. Okay, maybe it's going up with G.W. Bridge. Who knows? I mean, let's get to the comics. Okay. Now, one of the first issues I picked up was Quasar #1. I had the final issue of this series, and I was wanting to get the first issue. I love first and final issues, and Mark Grunwald had wrote this character, and it has a little bit of sun damage. Look, you can't even see the box at the bottom. It has a little bit of sun damage on the box there at the bottom, and I'm glad they didn't price that one high. I think they priced these Quasar issues like at $1 or $2 a piece, which makes sense, you know, makes sense. I didn't mind that. And I picked up Quasar #39, an Infinity War crossover with Thanos involved. this is another one of those ones I wanted to pick up with Thanos. I've got the issues of him and Quasar. So I was like, hey, wait a minute. I need that one. I need that one involved. Now we're going to get to the 2 final keys, okay? And I mentioned this earlier. There's like a couple key issues of X-Force. The end of the run has X-Statics, has the remake of the X-Force, and there's the early issues, you know, some of them. And issue 2 is now, you know, popping. That's like the second or third appearance. I think it's the second appearance of Deadpool. Second or third. Well, another early appearance of Deadpool is X-Force number 15. And this is direct market. This is the direct market issue. I was kind of hoping it would be newsstand because Chuck wants the same price for this issue in Near Men. And this issue was really in... To be in that box that me and Eddie went through, this issue was really in great shape. I'd say it's very fine to near mint. Because, I mean, the way the box, I went ahead and put it in a bag and board. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it looks pretty decent, you know. Like I said, it's an early appearance of Deadpool. And those early appearances are going to get harder and harder to find. Because he's a popular character. He's probably going to be back. Brian Reynolds loves the character. He loves the characters a lot. So he's going to keep coming back. And Marvel will be crazy. He's their cash cow now. He's their money cow character. So they need to basically keep bringing him back. And the final key I got, and the guy was, at first he said one price, then he stopped me. He's like, well, I'll tell you what. It's not, and he knew, he's like, the condition of this issue isn't good shape. I'll go ahead and sell it to you for, you know, I think it was $5. I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. Because it's Werewolf by Night number 13. It is the first appearance of Taboo, the female character, Taboo. I needed this one. I wanted this issue. I've got issues around it, I believe. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get that. Get a nice first appearance. And an early appearance of Deadpool. So, not a bad day. Not a bad day. Not a bad adventure in the rain with me and Eddie today. It's good, you know, me and him hanging out together. And he picked up some good comics. I wish I could have filmed it. I don't know why I didn't. I should have filmed our stuff together, but we got busy and I had to go. It happens. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the vlogs and the channel and liking and commenting. Till next time, I'll keep putting out videos. And I'm going to go play some Three Stooges game.